Yeah, hetep, hetep. Dua u. Shout out to Emmanuel Ade. I salute you wherever that you are. United States of America Army. Shout out to Melon Pittman, Trinidad and US. Yes, and shout out to Mariam Uptown. Shout out to Ketty Anwa, US. Shout out to Lydia Abankwa. Shout out to Shinto Bed. Shout out to all people that they are supporting my life. They are supporting everything in my life. And they are supporting my videos. They are supporting everything in my life. As I'm saying, money is not life. People think money is life. Money is not life. Someone can even give the people I'm mentioning their names. I'm not saying they are taking care of me, but they are making my life seriously engaged as going on or moving on as the sun travels in the skies and the moon travels. They are giving me inspirations, courage. That is what we say. Shout out to Yahuda Ben you say. Enipa mabom di nyina no, nipa sa nipa we no, omo ka nkranhye ensem ehye mabrabo mu. The people have mentioned their name, they always tell me good things in my life, not money. It's not money. Me, I don't fancy money. I'm just who I am. One day I'll leave this universe or this world. This is the earth, Mother Earth. Talking to the EAR, the ear was to hear to the EF. Today I'm going to talk about why we are hating our African traditions. Someone will go to school, all Africans, because Ghanaians, our BEC, our WASI, and all those stuff is based on West African educational system. That's why we say WASI, BEC, basic, and all those stuffs, which is talking about what the colonizers, what educational system that they've given to us. As I'm talking to you right now, a Ghanaian knows that when he dies, he's going to hell because they've given Jesus to him. But when a Ghanaian goes to schools or will go to school in the junior high schools or the primary schools, they will give the Ghanaian that, or they will tell the Ghanaian that colonizers, the British, came here to colonize our ancestors. And the British that they came here to colonize our ancestors, they used Bible, they used the church. They came with missionaries to colonize our minds. And these people will still follow. It has been in our BC questions or questionnaires. Let me say BC questionnaires. They can ask you, list 4, 3, 2 tools that the colonizers used to colonize us or used to colonize our ancestors. The first two that will come to the African mind, the Ghanaian mind, is to write church as a correct answer. You write church as a correct answer. And church is correct. No, I'm not sabotaging the church. I'm not hating the church. But I'm telling my fellow accounts that the church has caused harm to our society. If you are a Christian, I don't hate you. If you are a man of God, I don't hate you. If you are a prophet, I don't hate you. If you are a prophetess, I don't hate you. If you are a minister, I don't hate you. If you are a politician, every person that you are in Ghana or the whole world, as I'm talking to you, anyone who is listening to me, I don't hate anyone. I'm saying the truth to my fellow accounts that the church has caused harm in our society. Yesterday, I was talking to one of my fellow accounts, and we were just elaborating on how the ancient of. I was born 1993. I'm a young guy, I'm not old because I have old people, grown people who are listening to me. I'm a young child. I'm a young boy. When I grew up from, let me say, a poor family. I'm coming from a poor family. Let me put it together like a poor family. One day I visit my auntie. 1999. I visit my auntie. I was young. When I visited my auntie in Ghana, when it rains and it is, let me say, when it rains like cat and dog. When you say cat and dog, it means when it rains heavily. We call it blog. Ghanaians, we call it blog. Ice comes from the skies fall on the ground, because it is not easy as if you are in Germany, United States, Canada. When it is winter, you clean all the ice, or the ice falls as snow. No, in Ghana, it is not like that here. But during 99, 98, 97, 2000, when it rains, we call it blog. Blog with Isroba. Blog, the ice, we have ice that descend on my head. And when it rains, I witness it physically that crab, we call it koto in a can. Crab, me, I was in the rain with my sister in a train. We call it train. Train is, let me say, a big bowl made with aluminium steel. We were in a train and a frog came and crab came into the train. So I asked my sister, they said Jesus is in the heavens. So why is it that crab is coming from the heavens to the train or to where we are now? Meaning the skies is made up of food of waters. So when I was growing up, I thought it wise that church is a scam. When we are talking about scammers are not those people that they use mobile phones and all those stuff, mobile phones, Wi-Fi, cafe, to take money from someone. But church is a scam. I don't hate anyone, please. I don't hate you as a pastor. I don't hate you as a man of God. I don't hate you as a church member. But I'm telling you the truth. Church is a scam. There's not going to be one day this earth will go like mad. There's not going to be one day you die, then they'll call you that Jesus is here, Satan is here. Come and witness your good, come and witness your bad, then you go to hell. No hell, motherfucker, hell. Hell means go, because we don't learn. We Africans, we don't do researches. I can tell you, a lot of my friends are having phones. Some people are having iPhones, let me say Samsung phones, Techno phones, itel phone, a lot of brands of phones which are very strong to go to the internet to get information. They don't learn because Africans, we don't like researches or we don't like research. The truth is that we don't like learning, and so for us, we don't like learning. We are going to be doomed forever, and we forsake our ancestors. We forsake of our gods. Nowadays I don't teach a lot, but I'm opening the minds of my people. Yeah, Milan, Binary, thanks for your teachings, my brother. Yes, Odian Williams, Darren Collins, Daryl Collins, Kofi, not Kofi, okay, Kofi guy, it's saying, so why is it that Africans, we've forgotten our deities? Why is it that we are accepting the deities of the earth, the colonizers? We never knew Jesus. Look, go to Kwautafo, where we have Buruku. Buruku is one of the greatest deity. Go to Kraso in Brekum or Bron Ahafo region, Kraso. We have Kofi Onina, Nana Kofi Onina, which is deity. Kofi Onina is deity. Go to Boyam. We have in principle for Takwabna, Botinsi Aquine. We have Abna, Bibri, we have Techia. These are all deities. Why is it that we forsake our deities and we are following the colonizers' deities? Let me tell you, Africa is a motherland. Nowadays, I don't come here because people said I'm sabotaging the church. I'm not sabotaging the church. My reason is that the church has caused harm to the society of Africans. Because we are not thinking higher, we are not thinking deeply because of the church. Because every Christian knows that even when he makes wealth or when he is able to make property on this earth, Jesus is coming to spoil this earth. So he will not make anything. He will not do anything. He will just go to church, give everything that he has to the church. That is the colonizer's mind. And the white man, every Ghanaian person wants to travel to the United States of America. Every Ghanaian wants to travel to Canada. Every Ghanaian wants to travel to France. Every Ghanaian wants to travel to Germany. But Germans are not traveling to Ghana. US people are not traveling to Ghana. Canadians are not traveling to Canada. They love their country. Why is it that our own people wants to travel? Because our culture, our life has been infiltrated. You know, we have been infiltrated by the lies of the leaders of the colonizers, which are the politicians, the pastors, the men of God. I don't hate you. My father is a man of God, call himself elder at the chamber for is my father. A lot of people know him in Ghana at the chamber for. But I'm telling you the truth. We are not going to hell. We are not going to heaven. The deities of the Africans, the deities of the Ghanaians are the greatest deities. Every mother will give birth to a child, provide for the child. Look at the continent of Africa. Africa has every resources that you are checking, every resources that you need in the world, every resources that you need in life to make yourself successful. You get it in Africa. Every mineral, every gold, diamond, bauxite, palladium, magnesium, potassium, everything that you need to make your life, you get it in Africa. Why is that we are still poor? Isn't it said in the Bible that my people have left me, so I'll also leave them? And lack of knowledge, my people are perishing. And because of the lack of knowledge, I'll also leave them. Knowledge is powerful. Get knowledge. When you get knowledge, knowledge is talking about no age. They know the age that you are in. Knowledge, know the age that you are in. That is knowledge. You know, let's go for our ancient gods. Let's go for our ancient deities. Every country has the deity. Every community, every society is called Oman or community. Every community has a deity. Why are we forsaking our deities? You know, that is why I don't come here a lot, because I've done a lot of videos. Jesus is the Son. Jesus is the S-U-N. The S-U-N is the Son. If you interpret U is O. O is the same as U. So the Son of God, S-O-N. The Son is the Son of God because you don't see the Father, the Mother of the Son. So the Son of God is the Son, the S-U-N. The moon is the Mother. The first Son is the Father. You know, my fellow Akans, let's go for our culture. Let's go back, trace back to our history. Let's go for the ancient gods. That is what Kwame Nkrumah said. Inkan nyame. That is inkan, or inkan, kan means first. Inkan means going back, or the first ancient deities. Kwame Nkrumah is a revolutionist. Kwame Nkrumah wanted to unite Africa as one. So let's go for our ancient gods. Let's go for our ancient deities. They are going to help us. You know, our politicians, you know the truth. The politicians know the truth. Akufo-Addo know what I'm saying. Mahama knows what I'm saying. Evangelist Kwesi Ewa, Opambo, Duncan Williams, they all know what I'm saying. But due to the pride of themselves, they are causing chaos to African societies. If you're a military person, you are listening to me. If you're an Akani and you are listening to me, please, I'm telling you, go back. Pour libations to your ancestors. Pour libations to Mother Earth. Let me give you just a symbolism of life so that you become realistic about your life. Me, I don't for the Queen, I make catch them. You mean Chantro, and as I mean Fadako, Emma Media, and so Chantro. As I say, to so Nipa Biabaquasasimu. Uwa we fuma esha sasimu kwa sasimu. Nipa bien uwa ever seen was so. There is no gold in the skies. That's why in the beginning of my message I said, if it rains, fishes, crabs, animals, snakes, even let me say what do you call it? So is called worms, earthworms. They all rain from the skies to Mother Earth. So if you're telling me you are going to stay in the gold, there is no gold in the skies. No gold city or no golden city in the skies. There's no golden city in the skies. Hey, what is above and what is below? What is above? What is below? What is above? What is below? In the beginning of the Bible, it was said that God divided the waters above and the waters below. That was the teachings of the Bible from the Caucasian minds when we were born to slavery of church. That is it. In the beginning, God divided the waters above and the waters below. The Spirit of God was moving or moving upon the waters, and it was dark. You know, darkness first. Darkness first. You know, So it is waters above waters below. There's no golden skies in the skies, or there's no golden city in the skies. So if you are paying money to any man of God, if you are paying money to any pastor, any man of God, any apostolic, Roman, Pentecostal, Catholic, let me say the missionary churches, you are contributing to the group of what? The Europeans, the missionaries, because they came here to serve what? Missionaries to colonize our minds. Why have we forgotten our deities? No one is dying going to the skies. No one is dying going to the heavens. If Jesus dies and they put Jesus in the earth and Jesus arose to the skies, meaning our ancestors also die and go to the earth, they also arose and go to the skies. That is how it is. If you watch a movie, if you watch a movie and someone dies, where does the spirit go? You see the spirit going up. You see the spirit going up, meaning the spirit goes up. Meaning the spirit goes up. Everyone, when you die, the spirit goes up. It is not only Jesus who is resurrected. Anyone who dies for 3 days, your soul, your divine conscious soul and spirit is being called upon the ancestral realm for you to account everything that you came to do over here. And that is how they say Jesus arose to the heavens. It's not any Jesus or Isis or Isis. It's the presence of our ancestors. We die and go to the ancestral realm. Asamandu. Asamandu in account means ancestral realm. That is where we go. Now I'm becoming soft for my people because people said I'm rigid about the traditional and religious movements. When I'm talking about religious movements, he said I'm rigid. No, I'm not rigid. It's the truth because they dampened, our culture. And I'm trying back to bring our culture. I'm trying to make sure our fellow accounts follow the real reality of life. The reality of life is not money. If you are thinking money is reality of life, you are lost, my fellow account. Money is not life. Yes. Look at our politicians. Look at our pastors. No, let me say, look at the so-called rich men. What do? They don't help people. They've joined so-called. Look at Asante. They've all joined so-called Freemasonry, brotherhood, and all those stuff. Those things were being organized at Seychelles Island, where Yasantua, who is a prominent figure in Ghanaian history. Yasantua is the greatest woman who never accepted slavery in Ghana. But Osei Tutu, Asante Hene, so-called Asante Hene now, the grandfather of Asante Hene, went to take the Bible, accept the colonizers who brought it to Ashanti. So if you come to Ghana, Ashanti region or the Ashanti kingship is coming from the Bono kingship. People are fighting about the Ashanti kingship and the Bono kingship. I'm not going to talk about Ashanti kingship and the Bono kingship. But Bono is the first. Bono is the first. Ashantis are coming from the Bono people. Ashanti for Bono maso nebai. Ashanti for you mekano kwene chiremu. Undomi mekano kwene chiremu. Ashanti for you nefi Bono. Ashanti for you nefi Bono. Asante Hene, Doma Hene, a penny seal, mechanical crane, oh, your mind, Asante Hene, your mind, say, oh, yeah, oh, my Hene, Asante Hene, my Hene, oh, my Hene. What you say, we are Paramount chiefs, Doma Hene, a Paramount chief, because if you boy him, and I said, yes, I say, ye free, go to be, we are coming from ye free, boy him. When we are talking about history, we know about history. History came down from the ancestral realm. Ogruman Kuma, Oduman Kuma, and Adapejang. They are all coming from Bono. What you say? Ogruman Kuma, Oduman Kuma, and Adapejang. They are all coming from Bono. So Asante Hene, I salute you. But your kinship comes from Bono. You are coming from Bono. You never. No. Let me tell you the truth. You free Mali Empire. You free Mali Empire now. You turn the northern part of Ghana into no, even nordness for now. The nordness are even older than the Asantes. One day I witnessed Otunfo said to His Excellency, I salute you. His message and he said, "Yen ye kofa mo eba It's living for buying. I'm not you don't know we any man better die and I'm a titri for my no. So if you've gone to the northern region to go and bring giants to give birth with your grandchildren, your wives, your siblings, to give you giants children, meaning these people are giants. And even if you read the Bible, trace it back to the Bible, Genesis chapter 6. Genesis chapter 6. It has been even stated there that giant people came from the skies, came to marry the children of the earth, which are the women, and gave birth to giants. It is the history of the accounts where the Ashanti people went for the giant people. Come and multiply them with the Ashanti kingdom so that they'll get giants to fight. That is the truth. You know, at times, that's why I say at times, there's a lot of secrets. There's a lot of secrets. I don't want to bring it out. My grandmother has told me a lot of stories. I'm not a hypocrite. We are moving on. We are moving on to the next generation. Asante, I'm not saying, and your kingship, I salute you. All correct, sir. I salute you. But your kingdom is coming from Bono. That is Bono Manso. Asante, if you are an Ashanti, I'm telling you the truth. Our kingship is coming from Bono. Bono means Bunu. Bunu. A bunu means darkness. Deep down from the black entities. You people don't know the truth. Asante, about this. So what I say, golden stool, the golden stool doesn't belong to you, Asante. The golden stool is coming from Boyam. We have male and female golden stool. Sikeja Kofi no. It was Sikeja Efia, and it was Sikeja Kofi. So where is Kofi? Where is Efia? Sikeja Kofi is two. It's binary. The deities of the week. Now what you da? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It is both feminine and masculine. So if you say Sikeja Kofi, where is Sikeja Efia? Where is Sikeja Efia? Go to Boyam. Boyam. I'm giving you deep history. You know, that's why I've been saying to my people that I'm always calm. There's a lot of things that I know, I don't pour it out. But one day, the secret of what the empire of Ghanaians, the accounts from the Mali Empire, Timbuktu, where Mansa Musa was our leader, we are going to exhibit it in Ghana again. Mansa Musa never dies. Mansa Musa is alive. Kwame Nkrumah never dies. Kwame Nkrumah is alive. Nana Fiebriba never dies. Nana Fiebriba continue to live forever and ever. My generations, my children, are going to proclaim the truth of the empires of what? The Akan societies. Coming from down to Nubian Empire to Akan Empire, Akan civilizations. That is a rare civilization. Okay, because we know the truth to be said. Kwame Anthony, Italy, I salute you. Kwame Anthony, one day you are going to become a king. Don't worry, everything is possible. You know, the truth to be said. We always abolish the good people and we put the wrong people on what? The kingship. And that is causing the trauma of our society. Brekum community. Brekum, Ghana Brekum community is going to grow again. Bono means Bunu is going to grow again. All Ghanaians, your head is coming from Bono. Because the people that travel from Mansa Musa generations are accounts. I don't want to waste my time over here. Go back for the ancient gods, and they will help you.